Before we get started, I got some tea for us.
Nice.
All right, girls. Because everything is a little better with tea. Here, we just finished. All right.
Thank you.
All right. We just finished up for today. We had a lot of Christmas orders we'd prepared.
As you can see.
Yeah, it's been quite busy day. We did a little bit of foraging for our chest rub because it needs pine sap. And now, finally, girls,
Cheers.
it's been a long day.
I wonder if everyone else has such a busy Christmas as us.
I don't know.
I think a lot of people are very busy. I recently read actually that a lot of people have anxieties and stress around the holidays rather than just, going with it and enjoying themselves.
That's kind of unfortunate considering it's supposed to be such a joyful holiday.
It is, but I think there are a lot of expectations nowadays that come with it. You see things on TV, social media, and you just have a much higher threshold of expectation that comes with it. A lot of people have financial problems, so they actually get a second job besides their main job.
Yeah.
Just to afford some presents for decorations and whatever the expectations are. But even people that have plenty of money, I guess there's certain expectations that come with making the perfect Christmas.
Yeah.
Big parties and decorations. And it's hard to get out of that cycle.
It is.
I think, when you're stuck in a rut and you don't even have time to think about things, and then just stepping back and saying, okay, how can I make this different this year?
For Christmas, I think a lot of people have a checklist of the certain things they gotta get done. Like, you gotta get the presents for all of these people, then you gotta get the Christmas tree. Then you gotta do this, cook this specific dinner. And I do have a personal checklist of things.
Of course you do.
I like to make
Shocker.
little checklists for Christmas of things I would like to get done.
So, how's your stress level while you're doing this?
Well, that's not the only thing on my list, but I think around the holidays, I get stressed a little bit because I have to get a lot of things done.
Yeah?
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff to think about. But I try to relax and just enjoy the time with my family.
You are a person that likes to organize, though.
Yes.
So,
Choosing to organize.
And I like to be
like organizing
flexible.
too, but there's a difference between feeling like you're forced to organize and put more on your plate than you can handle, and just doing it for the fun of it.
Yeah, I put together a checklist, but I still am flexible, and I know that I can't do all of the things on the list. It's just some ideas.
That's
And
good.
since
I
it's
think
always
you're
been
striking a good balance. Yeah,
help me.
life gets busy sometimes. Unexpected orders
Yes.
and things like that. But we don't need to be stuck in that cycle of stress. And I love looking at tradition because this is something that has proven itself for a very long time. And
Yes.
people continue doing them because it helped them. And a few days back, I checked what do people do around feast days in general, because Christmas is just one feast day. I heard that people in total had 100 days of celebrations, and I wanted to know, wow, how do you keep up with that? And it turns out it's more of a communal endeavor, being communally engaged, and a time to rejuvenate from the work. And it was seen as a sacred time, not a time of consumption, but a time of really feasting.
Yeah.
I think as you get older, of course it depends on the person, more stress is bound to come with holidays, feast days, because you have to take on more workload.
Definitely.
You have to, when you're a kid like Penny, you don't have to do anything. You just
No,
enjoy
she's just-
everybody else's work right off their backs.
She's just cruising.
I guess that's the bonus of having a lot of daughters.
Yeah, but that's true, yeah. A lot of kids to take care of things.
Do you have anything that you've incorporated to reduce stress, some kind of routine that helps you every year when the Christmas season comes by, or for that matter, any other feast that maybe very stress-inducing. Well, one of the great things, if you don't expect a perfect feast, there's silly things that tend to happen. And aren't those the things that are the most memorable, really, when you think about it? You might not remember last year's presents or the perfect turkey, but you probably remember the little hiccups or silly things that happen.
Like
you guys remember anything?
When Michael and I were younger, before you or Austin or Penny were around, we couldn't get a tree. So instead, Mommy, she said, "Hey guys, we can't get a live tree this year, but why don't you guys make a paper tree and then you can decorate it any way you want." And so that's what we did. And Michael and I, we gathered our colors together and we started drawing it, and then we stuck it on the wall and we were so proud. We said, "Can't wait till Santa comes and sees our tree. He's gonna."
I think Pooh Bear made that as well.
He did?
Yeah, he drew on his wall with crayons to make a tree.
Oh,
You
I
probably got
remember
it from
that,
you guys.
Probably. Oh yeah, I remember something else actually. So it was Christmas, and we had gotten this little tree, right? But we were in the woods, and Michael was very paranoid. He didn't want the rangers thinking that he stole a tree from the forest because we were in the middle of one. And so he tucked it under his sweater. He took the whole thing all the way back under his sweater. And I remember the host actually came out of his camper. Not for Michael or anything, but he just stepped down Michael, started running with it towards our tent.
I remember that.
I think one of my favorite traditions that isn't what everybody does, I know a lot of people will do this, but not everybody does, is advent calendars. I really like advent calendars.
Oh, advent calendars.
Because they give you something to look forward each day.
In a way, your stories that you're making for your show, they're like an advent calendar. Ends on the 24th.
Yes.
So a story part a day.
Yeah, exactly.
These are folk stories from Europe and old Christmas folk stories. And they're really beautiful and just very relaxing. And all the kids are reading them out. And we have some nice drawings in them, made by Evelyn. Well, for those of you who don't have the financial stress, but still have a lot of pressure, there's actually a good example in history for us. The last imperial family of Russia, they were extremely well off, and they were nobility and could afford anything they wanted to and put on elaborate festivities, but they chose not to. They chose a simple life, a peaceful life.
Yeah, well, they chose to make their celebrations nice, enjoyable, but not out of control elaborate, because they didn't find it necessary. And they had, if you read the letters from the princesses especially, they would always say that they had such a wonderful time and that they just liked having the whole family together and nice food.
Over there.
Santa baby.
Tonight. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Santa baby.
So hurry down the chimney tonight.
Their royal relatives said their food was peasant food.
Yes, I
What
know.
kind of food did they eat?
Pretty good food,
Traditional
actually.
Russian food, I guess?
Yeah. Jams and,
Did
they
they
had
eat
nice
those
things.
meat pies? Did they eat those nice pan meat pies?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do they have them in Russia?
I'm not sure.
I think
it was
those are
nice.
Russian.
It was nice food. It's just it was not this. It wasn't as incredible as their cousins had.
I wonder if I could have Russian peasant food.
Yeah, for us it would probably be special.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Looks like we lost some sun. Are you guys cold?
Yes, I am. We
little
should
bit.
get some jackets.
All right, I'll get you something.
All right.
About this.
Thank you.
How'd you like your tea?
It was good.
good.
It was good.
Yeah.
What was in it?
Well, it's the Irish Herbal Blend that we made the other day. Remember? We added hibiscus and
yes.
What else was in there? Rose hip. Rose hip. That's why we call it Irish Blend, because the Irish would collect rosehip for winter and fall time.
Didn't it have cloves in it too?
Cloves and cinnamon.
Very nice.
Yes.
It's a nice
really
color
nice.
too. It's very bright red.
Yeah, children love it, but it's very good for your immune system and
Yes.
very warming. Nice if you can't have your evening coffee because you can't go to sleep. It's a very nice tea to have. We hope you enjoyed yourself and see you next time.
Bye. To all of you who already use our products, thank you. But if you are new to us, we want you to know about our own formulated self-care line. We use sustainably sourced ingredients, whole plant extracts, and everything is made with the utmost care. You can explore the collection at theroyalkellys.com/health. If you want more details or would like to connect with us, everything is in the description below. Thank you so much for spending time with us.